So, today we watched Tusk, and turns out the person that suggested me to watch it hadn't even watched it. I was just a guinea pig. If you watched it, you already realize where I'm going with this. I'm going to keep it spoiler free for the most part. What? Make up your mind. We'll keep it spoiler free for the most part until I say so. That way, my mother can watch this, not be spoiled, and watch it later. Because, yeah. Where do we want to start out with? Lily, do we want to start out with creepiness? Plot? Plot. Okay. So, the plot of the movie. What? She looked at me, started screaming, so I had to put her out. But the plot of the movie. This podcaster, their podcast goes over weird and dumb stories that they've heard of people, and they have one that they just covered. They decide they're going to go talk to. Well, one of them, because his friend stays home, and he comes back and tells them everything and reacts to it. So he flies out to Canada, first mistake, and goes to interview this guy. No, things don't go out. A little spoiler here. That guy killed himself after what he did. So he's up in Canada. Don't want to waste. It's like a $500 ticket. So he looks for a story elsewhere, and he finds one. Meets the guy, and I swear I thought this dude was Bryan Cranston at first. Meets him, talks about some of his stories and everything, and that's where everything goes off the rails. The only thing that I'm going to say right now that's not spoiler is Johnny Depp is in here, and he was the most annoying character. Even though I love Johnny Depp, he was still annoying. So the plot, we'll give it a 6. 7. We'll go 7. Because it surprised me. We're going to go ahead and go into the creepiness there. Because everything I've seen about this movie, all the poster, a screenshot or two, I thought it was going to be a stupid movie. That's why I never watched it, because it just looks stupid. And I'm not going to say it was funny at all, because even the podcast jokes were bad. I listen to podcasts that have way better jokes all day long. Shout out to Omega Metroid, Final Fantasy Warcast, and Resident Evil Warcast. Side note. But with everything that happens on his little guy's trip, I'm going to give the creepiness, dare I say, an 8? I do say an 8. Because it's just, wow. The quality of everything. Like I said, the first part of the movie was eh. The video they watched was obviously terrible CGI, but that might have been part of the appeal of what they liked about it. You know, him traveling to Canada, there wasn't nothing spectacular about it. Just the actors and the makeup they had definitely made you sit there and think, do I know this person? Because like I said, I thought the one guy was Bryan Cranston, and I'm like, what's Walt doing here in Canada? And then I'm sitting here looking at Johnny Depp's character thinking, he looks so familiar. He sounds familiar. And then it clicked who it was. I'm like, okay, I see you. Everything that happens later on, and I'm going to cover this here in a minute, I'm going to give the quality a 7. Yeah, I'll explain that a little bit more here in a second. Overall, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be stupid, like I said before. But it was actually pretty good. Would I suggest watching it? Yes. And Mother, since you suggested this, you're going to have to watch it now. It's definitely worth a watch. We'll stick on the 7 train. Keep it going. But now, she can go on. Because this is going to be the stuff that's the spoilery part. If you're still here, this is on you, not me. Everything that happened once he met Howard. Like, he started drinking the tea, and I'm like, he's talking about this is the best stuff he's ever had. And I'm like, there's something in this. Then he gets knocked out, wakes up missing a leg, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And then he starts talking about the walrus suit and everything, and I realize what he's doing. And the walrus suit looks crazy. It's made out of human flesh. You still see the faces, you see ears, like the feet and hands of other people. It's just creepy. That's why the creepiness went up. But the main thing, plot wise, that bugs me is I'm sorry if that happened to me, kill me. I ain't living like that. That ain't living. I don't care at all. Just off me. But the whole suit thing and that, the whole time I was wondering, like, was it just a suit? Like, did they even think to x-ray and see if he's still mostly human in there? And it's like what Howard was wearing, the suit around him. All I know is Howard's death was satisfying. He deserved that shit. But tomorrow, I'm probably gonna fall asleep during it, is the Blair Witch Project. I thought it was stupid back in the day, so I can only imagine now. But it's Tuesday. It's halfway through the middle of the week. It's gonna be a long day. But I hope y'all have a good one. I'm out.